Words carry weight, but not always power. In a world flooded with noise, with endless opinions and constant chatter, true wisdom often speaks in silence or in brevity. The ancient Spartans, known for their strength and discipline, taught us something deeper than military might. They taught us that brevity is brilliance, that restraint is strength, and that the clearest minds often need the fewest words. To speak briefly is to philosophize. It means you have already thought deeply. It means you understand so clearly that you do not need to dress your message in decoration. The truth stands on its own, and it does not need to shout. When we speak less, we listen more, and when we listen more, we understand not just others, but ourselves. We live in a time where people confuse talking with thinking, where the loudest voice is often mistaken for the wisest. But ancient wisdom knew better. It knew that true power lies in precision, in saying only what is necessary and meaningful. This is not about silence. It is about discipline. It is about choosing your words as carefully as a craftsman chooses his tools, each one with intention, each one with clarity. Think about your own life. How often have you spoken from impulse? How often have words escaped before thoughts were formed? And how many times did you wish you had said less or waited longer? The Spartans did not waste energy in battle, and they did not waste it in speech either. Their words were as sharp as their swords and just as effective. There is strength in holding your tongue. There is courage in saying nothing until you are sure. And there is wisdom in saying just enough to be understood, no more, no less. To speak briefly is not to think small. It is to think deeply. It is to refine your thoughts until what remains is pure distilled insight. When you master this, you become more than a speaker. You become a thinker, a leader, a force. So if you want to lead, speak less. If you want to be remembered, say what matters. And if you want to grow in wisdom, embrace the Spartan art of brevity. Speak not to impress, but to express. Speak not for applause, but for truth. Speak not with volume, but with value. Because to speak briefly is to philosophize, and that is a discipline worth mastering.